This is going to be a really great trip. It's going to be the best. I've done this maybe over 40 times in my life, going to Japan on study missions. It's been the prime way that I have learned about Lean, the Toyota production system, and the best of Japanese management. From these trips, I have met so many amazing people, including Dr. Shingo and Mr. Ono, and so many other great masters, that I ended up publishing over 100 Japanese books in English, and almost all of them came from a study mission. It's a miracle. It really is. I mean, why in the world should these companies let us in? Initially, maybe 30, 40 years ago, they were looking to expand themselves worldwide, and so they were looking to make contacts within the world. But now they're already around the world. Why do they open their doors to us? I'll tell you, it's not easy. It's a lot of work for us to do, but it's always a miracle. And this time, especially true. We're all going to arrive in Nagoya. Most of us come in Saturday, and then Sunday morning we're all going to get together and meet each other and be introduced to Japan and this whole concept of the Toyota production system and what we will see in detail during the week. We'll also have a lecture from Zenji Kozaka. Zenji was a former Toyota plant manager. I've worked with him a number of times before, and he's very, very good. Monday, we go to a dojo. This is a Toyota training ground. It's a lot of fun. You get a lot of hands-on experience, and it's run by about 3 ex-Toyota plant managers also. On Tuesday, we're going to visit Toyota, and I'm very close to getting Eisen AW, one of the leading suppliers of Toyota. Hopefully, we'll get them. If not, we'll get another major supplier on Tuesday, and Tuesday late, we're going to fly to Kyushu, Fukuoka, and spend the next 3 days there. There, we're going to be with Mr. Amizawa. He was the former president of Toyota in Georgetown, and he also was the senior vice president of Toyota, who set up the Toyota plant in Kyushu, and also close to 200 suppliers. Just a miracle finding him. He's going to give us a lecture. We're going to visit at least 3 suppliers of Toyota and be in a totally different environment, which is up at Fukuoka. Both cities will be a lot of fun for us. I look forward to meeting all of you. It's going to be an incredible, great experience. And I thank Paul Akers for having so many friends. I thank George and Glenn especially, because with Paul, they're going to video every day, summarize it, and you'll be able to send back your experience and share it with all of your cohorts, all of your associates. I look forward to meeting you all shortly. I wish you all a wonderful Christmas, a Happy New Year. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mami Takira, and a coordinator of this Japan tour in March 2016, and you are more than welcome, and I will update a lot of information of Japan. Thank you. As you can see from here, we stand on the left and walk on the right.
Welcome to the Japan Study Mission 2015. It's going to be an epic trip. So I'm 55 years old now, and I've been doing lean since 2000. I own a company called FastCap, started in 1997. 3 years after that, I learned about lean, and I went immediately to Japan right after that and started learning from Toyota and Lexus and just what lean was all about. This will be my 5th time back, 2nd time with Norman, and being with Norman Bodek is amazing. I'm in India right now getting ready to work out, and Norman has taught me so much. I spent the last 6 days with him. He's completely blown me away, transformed my life. And hopefully you're going to have that same experience, because the trip to Japan is really about 2 things. It's about going and seeing the masters. It's about seeing Toyota, seeing Lexus, seeing the suppliers, and how they've implemented successfully the Toyota production system. But it's also about being together as a team and building camaraderie and lifelong friendships as well. And I think you're going to find you're going to learn as much from the people on the trip as you're going to learn from the trip. And I think that's an important ingredient. And that's why this What's Up app and what we're doing right now, tying each other together, is going to be a powerful tool to make the trip more effective, or to apply lean to the trip. Because I've been on a lot of trips to Japan, and it's always frustrating to me because the trips are about learning about lean and the trips aren't lean. But my goal is to make this the ultimate lean trip in terms of what we're learning, but also in the way it's executed. And this app is part of that. We're developing a process to document it, tie us all together, and have continuous learning for both us and our team back at home, because we can tie people together. So I'm very excited about going to Japan again and improving the quality of the trip, not just going to learn about continuous improvement. This is going to be a rock and roll good trip. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. I'm looking forward to seeing all the videos and being able to know you before we even meet in person. Thanks a lot,
Hey everyone,
and
this
we'll
is
see you in
Dennis.
Japan.
Dennis, go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Dennis. I'm head engineer for FastCap. Very excited to go to Japan with you guys. Always want to go to Toyota just to see how amazing their production system is. This is our area. This is my this is my shadow board. You can see most of our product is on there. Whenever we're doing brainstorm, this is where we at. So we can take a look at existing product. We need a plug. We got plugs. We got knobs. We got
You make all this stuff, Dennis? Come
too
on.
much knobs already.
Wow. And then over here, show us what you got here. Stand-up desk?
This is an old engineer's desk. This is a stand-up desk. It's all standardized. We all Kaizen foam. Make sure all our tools is in there.
And your project board back there?
Yep. Project board back here. This is one of our most important improvement. You can see we got the queued out project here, because each car is one project, and the higher it is, the more important. And we got the R&D section here. This is what we need to do, and this is the waiting. So this is very obvious. Next.
Cool.
This is your next text.
Okay, Dennis, back to Japan. Have you been to Japan?
I've been to Japan once.
You have, and you speak Japanese.
A little bit.
And you speak Chinese, Mandarin, and English.
Very
What
fluent.
other language you speak?
That was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
This guy's very impressive, man. So you're excited about going?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
And did you watch all the videos from all the other people?
Not yet.
Come on, Dennis.
What other video?
All the videos from all the people on the WeChat. Oh, I just tied you into WeChat this morning.
Yeah.
You'll see. You're going to watch all the videos because everyone did an intro video just
All
like you're
right.
doing now. Okay?
Okay.
We'll see you in Japan.
Lucas, production engineer at FastCap. I'm going to be coming to Japan with you guys, and I'm super excited. So, hi. So yeah, I graduated college about 2 years ago, and I've been with FastCap ever since. A lot of my degree was about lean, so I'm really excited to meet all you guys and get to travel and learn a lot more that I never thought I would have the opportunity. Sorry I shot that video vertically earlier. You guys caught me half asleep after just waking up after getting off the plane. But this is me. I'm Lucas. I'm the production engineer from FastCap, and I am very excited to see you all, meet you all, learn from you all, and learn as much as we all can while we're there. Hope to hear back from you all.
Hi, my name's Sandy, and I'm going to Japan. I'm Paul's assistant, and I want to learn more about lean.
And that's it?
What else do
Come
you
on,
want
you
me
got
to
to tell
say?
more than that, Sandy.
What do you want me to say?
I mean, you live and breathe lean here, man. You just want to learn more about lean?
Well,
Got to give him something else.
okay, what? I am lean.
What do you think? What do you think, Kristen?
She is the lean master.
She is the lead master. She's got nothing to learn. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Come
I
on, lady. Is that what you're saying?
No, I want to learn from people who who taught you lean, Paul.
Oh,
so
okay, I see.
higher up than you.
Oh, you're covering yourself now. Okay, well, Sandy's crazy and she's fun. You'll have a good time with her. Okay, there you go. How old are you, Sandy?
I'm 51.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that?
You asked how old I was.
Do you like sushi?
Some.
Some? You're
Some
going to be eating lots of
sushi.
raw fish there, baby. You wait and
It
see.
depends.
Sandy is also my sister-in-law. Okay.
My name's George. I'm
Bye-bye.
co-founder of the Lean Leadership Institute with Jeffrey K. Liker, the author, best-selling author of The Toyota Way. I'm happy to be coming to Japan with everybody here. It looks like a great team, and I'm happy to be learning from you and the Japanese. Walk every morning now, and it's pretty dangerous, but it sure beats swimming where the sharks come up on the beach to go after the bait. So I decided to go walking on the streets versus swimming in the ocean. Good morning, team. All right.
I'm going to tell the team I lost 5 pounds this week already. It's a miracle.
First of all, let me say I'm so thankful that I'm coming along on this trip. My name's George Strachillis, and I'm the president of the Lean Leadership Institute. So long story short, I published a book, Developing Lean Leaders at All Levels, Jeff Liker with George Strachillis. So I learned that trick from Norman Bodek. Norman Bodek used to work with all these greats, and he said, listen, just start listening. And in 2013, I'm teaching a student about lean. He's in Belgium, one of my green belts. And all of a sudden he says, George, you got to check this guy named Paul Akers out. So I listened to one video. It happened to be the right one. I normally don't give a whole lot of attention to people on the internet. They normally aren't real people. And Paul says, okay, well, every good Greek needs a Windex bottle. So here it is on my kitchen table. And I thought, okay, he's Greek. I got to give him a call. I gave him a call, told him who I was. We connected. And it's been just a beautiful relationship ever since. Paul is just one of those great people. Of course, you guys know him. Okay, last year I went on the Japan study mission. I thought it was just excellent. I took as much video as I could because it's going to go into Norman Bodek's online course, the one we're putting together. So why I'm going above and beyond the fact that, you know, it helps me get the job done, called an online course. I get to meet great people like you guys. I'm so happy and thankful that I'm coming, and I hope to meet you all there. I'll put a little sample of what I'm doing in this chat as well. I got just a green belt that just finished in Australia, so I did a quick interview. I'll make it like 30 seconds just so you guys see what it's like.
For me next, I would love to, I've got a lot out of this course, and I'm really happy with the outcomes from this course, and I'd love to start onto the green belt and keep learning more. Because what I've learned so far has been really helpful and beneficial in achieving those KPIs.
Sounds like you're
outcomes.
one of the thinking workers in the company. Thank you very much, Bradley.
Japan Study Mission. This is Glenn Bostock, founder and CEO of SnapCab. SnapCab is a simple to install elevator interior system. We have 2 locations, one in Pennsylvania and one in Ontario. We have 70 employees. We're grossing around 15 million per year. We're becoming a supplier for Otis new equipment, although we've been a supplier for many elevator companies for remodeling existing elevators. Because that we have a system, here's our system that's in our catalog. Because of this system, we've been able to grow our company rapidly, and we've attracted the attention of Corning Glass. Corning Glass makes the Gorilla Glass that's on your tablets and iPhones. So Corning Gorilla Glass, we're now making Gorilla Glass wall paneling systems for elevators, and now we're actually expanding out into lobbies, conference rooms, and we can add active displays, we can add touchscreens, we can actually vibrate the Gorilla Glass panels to make them into speakers. So there's a lot of super exciting things we're getting into these days, and I'm looking forward to sharing all this with you and learning with you how we can become a better supplier to our customers. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm David Long from Castlehane, North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina, suburb of Castlehane, I should say. I'm the CEO and founder of My Employees, and I'm taking 3 people to Japan. I'm taking myself, Josh Newkirk, who you've seen already, and Adam Tart, my COO. Josh is our production manager, and we're looking forward to being with you guys in Japan. Paul's a hero of mine. Read his book, actually saw his webinar on Growth Institute where one of mine was. So I saw his while I was there checking the stats on mine, and I became enthralled really with what I learned from him, and I ordered his book on audible version and print. So now I'm conversing with him quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to being on this trip with you and learning from the best, Toyota and Lexus and those guys, and Norman and Paul. I'm really looking forward to being with you guys. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to being with everybody. Sorry, this is Dave again. I forgot to put down about when I started with Lean. I actually got a magazine purely by accident. Wasn't even intended for me about 15 years ago. And I read about Kaizen and Lean. And I contacted the author, and I make a long story short, I did a mini Kaizen blitz, if you will. And from there, we've radically changed our production over the years. Today, because of investments in technology, as well as investments in education, where we've had Kaizen events at our company, as well as working at another one out in LA years ago. We're about Great Day. We're at least 15, 20 times more efficient today than we were then, but we have a long way to go. I look at all the things that I've seen in videos from Paul, and I'm going like, holy cow, and some of the other people that he has exhibited there on his website or other websites that he refers to. And I'm like, wow, we have a lot to learn, and I'm really looking forward to being with you guys to learn all that I can learn, and my guys learn the same.
Good afternoon, Paul and Norman and the rest of the Japan Study Mission. My name is Adam Tart, COO of a company called My Employees, and I am super excited about being able to meet each and every one of you in Japan in March. I'm here in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm standing here on our historic riverfront. This is the USS North Carolina, you can see in the background, and we have a beautiful city here. I've been with our organization for about 18 years, and the benefit in that is the fact that I've been able to experience our organization prior to learning anything about lean manufacturing and lean philosophies. And so I've been able to see how our organization has evolved and adapted and learned through that process and how far we've come. Now, we've come a long way, but we have so much more to learn and so much farther to go. And we're just super excited to be able to join you guys in Japan as we tour plants like Toyota and Lexus and learn from the pros. So I'm super excited to see what types of things we're able to come back and bring back to our organization and impact it for years to come. I'm thrilled and really looking forward to the friendships that we develop with you guys and how we can learn from each other for years to come. So again, here from Wilmington, North Carolina, I'm looking forward to meet you guys. My name is Adam Tart with My Employees. Thanks.
Hey guys, I'm Josh Newkirk. I work for an employee recognition and engagement company called My Employees in Castle Hayne, North Carolina. I'm excited about going on the Japan Study Tour 2015 with Paul and the group. Actually, I'm sitting at my desk right now. Don't kill me, Paul, because I am sitting. But watching your video on the Lean Factory Tour, so really good stuff. We've been practicing Lean here in-house for many years now. But, you know, it's always good to be able to get out and see things firsthand in what other people are doing, especially big players like Lexus, Toyota, and those guys. So really excited to see what we have going on, and look forward to meeting everyone. Talk to you guys soon.
How are you? My name is Yuichi Murakami, and I work for My Employees here in Castle Hayne, North Carolina as an IT director. Very, very excited to be a part of 2016 Japan trip. The opportunity of being able to learn from Toyota and everybody else is just great for me. Being in a technology field, everything is so dynamic and changes every day and every minute. So just to be able to learn how to point out all the mudas and streamline our process and everything is huge for me. So I just cannot wait for the opportunity to learn. Paul, thank you again for adding me in a WhatsApp, even though I've never met each one of you guys. I already feel like I do know you guys, so thanks. I can't wait for the trip.
Everybody, I'm Greg Glebe with Xylem Design over Fort Collins, Colorado. We are a specialty exhibit builder. Our niche is display pedestals and small hard fixtures that go on the trade show floor. We work as a subcontractor for some of the larger houses around the country, and we've been focused on lean culture building for 4 years. I actually started with Glenn Bostock over at SnapCab, and then Paul's book kind of helped simplify the Toyota way for us. I'm really interested primarily in as much time as I can on the floor, at the Gemba, talking to the people as much as I can about what it's like to work there at all of these great supply houses and companies such as Lexus and Toyota. I would say that the biggest goal for me is to see how much I can pick the brains of the past president of Georgetown, Kentucky, because here's a Japanese guy who worked with the Americans. And my goal is to visit both Georgetown as well and see about the cross-pollination of these ideas that, of course, many of which originated here anyhow. So excited. I've been watching these things as I can, and psyched to meet all of you and build relationships that are focused on...
I'm Thomas Schreiner, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be going on the Japan trip. I'm looking forward to learning a lot and growing a lot. Tell you a little bit about myself. I live in central Virginia, right along the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I'll try to put a picture in to show you kind of what it looks like here. It's a very beautiful place, amazing place to live. I work at a company called BWX Technologies, and it's a publicly traded company, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 people, and it's spread out all across the United States and even in some international locations. We do things with in the nuclear world as far as working with nuclear sites to do refueling type work. We also are working toward building, or at least licensing, the first small modular nuclear reactor, so that's pretty exciting. The division where I work at, we make nuclear components for the Department of Energy and various laboratories around the United States. It's all very high consequence type work. I've been working there for 17 years, and over the last 10 years I've been involved in process improvement and working process improvement projects. So a lot of different projects. Eventually made my way up to be a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. That doesn't mean a whole lot. It's just kind of a title, but I've been able to do a lot of different projects. Love Lean. Very excited about Lean. Leading some Fix What Bugs You projects at work, so obviously using Paul's book, and just love doing that. And I'm looking forward to coming on behalf of the company and representing them and trying to learn a lot and bring some information back. On the side, my wife and I started a small farm called Fancy Hill Farm, and we have a great time farming, and hopefully I can show you some pictures toward the end of some of our animals. We have a good time farming, and that's one of the things I like about learning and going on trips like this, is just to go have a good time and learn. So we have a good time doing that. We also have a YouTube channel called Farming Outside of the Box, where we make lean videos in relation to farming. Of course, it applies to everything. And the name of our farm is Fancy Hill Farm. So really looking forward to going on this trip and meeting new folks, and then learning more about lean and really learning about how much I don't know about lean. So very excited to be going, and glad to have the Japan team. Paul asked us to cover what we've learned the past year, and so my last year has been pretty wild as far as lean goes. It was literally about a year ago, got my first email back from Paul on a video I sent him, and then started growing a lot, and man, wrote an article or two, got to do a podcast with the Gemba Academy, and then got to go to the Lean Summit and just had a blast learning about Lean. But the three things I would say I learned is, first off, it's more than a head knowledge. I got a lot of training in Lean, but I'd never really looked at it the way I should have looked at it before, and more like a heart knowledge. It becomes something you're passionate about. So it can't be in your head. It's got to be something that you actually just do all the time, or you're at least trying to do all the time. And then the second thing I learned was, man, you really got to learn to see waste. And I'm not very good at it. I'm horrible at it. I think if you could just learn more about seeing waste every day. And then the third thing to me was, it's sometimes it sounds corny when people say it, but it's so true. I think it's about respect for people, because if you have waste in your processes, then you don't respect people. You know, and if it's unintentional, obviously that's one thing, but if you know you have waste and you're not trying to work on it, then it's just disrespect to people. And so we should be naturally trying to make our processes better just out of a respect for different people. So I'm looking forward to this trip and learning a lot more to help out my company, to help out me personally, to help out my farm. So I'm excited about going and glad to have the opportunity.
Hi, I'm Sherry Hotzler, and I'm President and CEO and co-owner of Vantech Incorporated in Webster City, Iowa, and Falls City, Nebraska. You can see our molding operations behind us. We're a plastic injection molder and value-added services provider, and we have injection molding machines from 55-ton up to 1,760-ton presses. The largest part we currently produce on that is a 22-pound shot, for instance. So anyway, I'm very excited to meet all of you in person and glad to see the videos and learn about you before we have our incredible learning journey to Japan. I've been to Japan once, which was not on a lean learning journey. It was a layover in the Tokyo Marathon. And so I look forward to come back to do some deep learning and learn how to be a better leader and better follower, and try to bring that back home to make Vantech and those around me in my life better, because then I will learn to be a better leader, parent, sibling, friend, all those things. So I know I'm gonna learn an immense amount. I wanted to go on the trip last year and wasn't able to do so because I was already committed that week to another trip that I could not change. So thank you, Paul and Norman, for doing this for us. We really, I know it's going to be one of the best weeks of my life, no doubt. So thank you very much, and I appreciate it. I look forward to meeting you all.
I'm from Italy, and I am a co-founder of Turbo Consulting. It's a small consulting company. I founded it with my great friend Giorgio Turconi, who's joining the tour as well. And I am a lean and supply chain management consultant, and I'm very interested and excited from this opportunity for this my first time in Japan, where I will be very happy to meet the real masters of lean and supply chain management. My special interest is in learning about the monozukuri and the itozukuri. So I will be happy to see you in person very soon. Bye-bye.
My name is Giorgio Turconi. I'm 52 years old. I'm co-founder of Turbo Consulting, a small consulting company based in Milan, Italy. I founded it with Federico, my great friend, in 2002. I'm a supply chain management and a lean consultant. I'm very interested to visit Japan. It's the first time. I'm very interested to increase my knowledge about the quality integrated in their processes and how people are involved in the processes. I look forward to meeting you. Happy Christmas and bye-bye.
Hello. This is John Kramer, the President and CEO of Cambridge Engineering. We are a second-generation family-run business. We manufacture high energy efficient commercial industrial heating and ventilating technology through North America. What that is basically we heat an open space such as a tire or oil change facility all the way up to a 2 million square foot Amazon, Target, Walmart distribution center, and a lot of heavy industrial manufacturing like GE Alcoa facilities around North America. So I'm excited to be hanging with you guys in Japan. It's a cool place, and my first experience was just amazing, meeting the people, the manufacturing processes, and what I saw at Lean. It's about a decade ago, and I'm looking forward to go back. And in fact, I'm hoping we get to maybe even do a Japanese tea ceremony, because when I really think about that experience, it was really lean, and that was some great history there. My first experience with lean was a book I read maybe 20 years ago Goldenrod called the Goal. And it really got me interested and excited about the continuous improvement and what bottlenecks were and all. But I was in the sales organization, revenue side of the business. And in 1993, courtesy of the Missouri River, we had 10 feet of water come into this plant. With that, we hired consultants from McDonnell Douglas that actually helped us with process flow. So that was my first experience in the manufacturing side. Again, I was in revenue. So then, about 5 years ago, I met this crazy guy named Carl Ledstead. And he blew my mind and exposed me to so much. I'm eternally grateful for that. Along that journey, Carl exposed me to many great people, great thinkers that include the godfather of Lean, Norman. I met him in Jacksonville, Florida about 4 years ago. Then I also met Paul Akers, and we've had several of our people went up to his facility a year and a half ago, and he's rocked our world. We've got over 100 copies that we've purchased for all our employees. Today we currently have a 15-minute stand-up meeting and 30 minutes lean and clean till 9:15, where we work on our business, not in our business. So as we're looking here, I am standing on the stairwell overlooking the plant. We call it C because it's facing west, but it's a cousin of the Ono Circle. But this is really where you look out at manufacturing, and you look at employee engagement, things that have changed. The world is rocked because of the culture we're working to engage and change as we use Cambridge as leverage to really empower our people that will transform their families and the community beyond. Because of what Lean is doing, engaging them, it's really exciting. And I'm looking so forward to meeting you all and learning more in Japan and making memories and continue to transform people, societies.
Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Kevin Thompson with Cambridge Engineering in St. Louis, Missouri. My role here is as the COO and CFO. And in the interest of Lean, I will keep this video short. Just wanted to say how excited I am to be going on the trip, just like everybody else. Looking forward to making new friends, looking forward to learning some exciting tools to help us deepen our Lean journey here, which really for the last year has been focused primarily on employee engagement, which we're going to continue to do, but we're ready to definitely broaden out and deepen. So looking forward to the trip, looking forward to meeting everybody. Have a great day.
Hello everyone. Hello Paul and Norman and everyone else joining us on the Japan trip in March. My name is Mark Braun. I'm with Cambridge Engineering. I'm the Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing for the firm, and I look very forward to the trip. You know, Paul and his book 2 Second Lean have been really inspirational for the organization as we've simplified the process and really made a lot of progress on employee engagement over the last 11 months. I look forward to deepening that knowledge. I know I read one of Norman's notes and it was talking about how it was teaching the tools one at a time. And I think that really that's been an incredibly important lesson for me as we implement and move forward as we bring things back from Japan and ideas for improvements to the organization, that we just need to go, I need to have a lot more patience than normal and go slowly with one tool at a time so that we can master those as we implement. You know, one of the pieces that Paul has added with his 2 Second Lean that I believe has really accelerated enormously our implementation of Lean has been to add video use. And so here we're doing it again. He is certainly an avid promoter of video use, but I think it's such a powerful medium to be able to share best practices, share bright spots, and get those across the organization.